two. Brooklyn Top back at it again. You already know who it is. We is gonna be uploading these reactions. We about to start going crazy. This one is gonna be an interesting video. This is gonna be a video on a serious topic. But I'm gonna make it somewhat entertainment. I'm gonna make it somewhat entertaining. But first, let's take a look at this setup. Now, when I click this, tell me this is not inspired by Kevin Samuels. Just look at it. This dude, I've reacted to one of his videos before. I, Sorry for it blanking out and stuff like that, but you see how he got it set up? Got the little, the little Instagram thing, live thing. He got the picture in the background. You know. Now see, look at this. Before we even get into the video, for those of you that don't know who Kevin Samuels is, you see how this is set up with the pictures. I mess with Vegeta, by the way. But you see how it's set up with the pictures on the side? Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Yeah, I be watching Kevin Samuels on the low key. I ain't gonna count. Just watch this. Let's click a random video on his channel real quick that has this setup. I think this video had it. Yep. Don't you just hate advertisements?
Grow your Excel skills on LinkedIn Learning.
Take a
With
look.
up-to-date Excel courses.
You see what I'm talking about? You want another look? Sure, he about copied the same poses. He basically got the same poses. I just had to point that out. But what are y'all opinions on this topic? You see this right here? Single mother argues, stop telling men to not to date single mothers. Now, I watched 3 minutes of this video. So far, they didn't really get into the punchline, so we're gonna watch a couple of it to see their thoughts, and I'm gonna give my thoughts, and I want your thoughts. Comment it, do whatever it is you gotta do. But this is a serious topic. I just had to point out that Kevin Samuels disclaimer right there. But yeah.
Well, I guess because I'm older, I don't agree that anyone coming into my life would be taking on that extra burden, and I guess I just don't understand it because it's never happened for me in dating. And really, until I started like watching your videos and Kevin Samuels, I wasn't aware of how big a problem it was. And I don't know if black men just weren't voicing it or they never voiced it directly to me.
No,
That it was
they're
an
not
issue.
voicing it. No, before this space, listen, I grew up in the 90s. Oh, we're kind of like the same age. But
Let me say this. From what she just said, she basically she doesn't understand why us as men do not want to date y'all single mothers. And and I'm not speaking for just me, or I'm speaking for the entire group. Like, for the average reason why we wouldn't do it. From that perspective, we wouldn't want to do that because we don't we don't want to freaking. It's unfair to us. It is. It's unfair. Just like as if, because I got a daughter. I get me a girl, right? That would be unfair for her to take that on. Like, it would be. She's not obligated to do it, but she can if she wants to. Now, if she wants to, there's nothing I can do. And she's coming in, being a good stepmother and stuff like that. But that's the thing. I have that consideration that you're not obligated to do that. That's all I gotta say. Same thing with the man. That's why single mothers are at the bottom of the bottom. But the thing is, though, when I mean single mothers, I'm not talking about the ones with one baby daddy with one child. Those is like, that's all right compared to one with two, three, four, five, six kids with three, four baby daddies. That's what brings y'all to the bottom of the trash can. And I'm just keeping it 100. Just if you are one of those people, you know you're at the bottom of the trash can. You know you gotta find other people at the bottom of the trash can. It's just that simple, you know. Like it can happen to all of us, you know. I'm not trying to throw shots at nobody, none of that. But it is what it is. You take it how you take it. I'm not throwing no names. I ain't throwing no nothing. But it is what it is. If you don't like what I'm talking about, click off this video right now. If you know me in real life, and if you think I'm talking about you, I most likely am. You know, but I'm not saying you. So click off the video if you don't like what I'm talking about. It's just that simple. Let's continue watching this.
But I grew up in a time period where it was men were shit on for not dating single mothers. And I remember this specifically. And men are shamed for the decision to choose not to date single mothers, right? Like, and I think because of the information in the space, now dudes can finally say, yes, this is what I've been.
Well, yeah. See, look, now I'm stunned. Now I see where he's coming from. You know, I'm starting to, see. I agree with his perspective because, say, if I date a single mother, right? Say I came on here and she's my girl, and she's got like 3 kids by 1 or 2 different guys, and I bring on my blogging channel, Brooklyn Tie TV. I'm like, hey, this is my girl right here. She's got 3 kids by a couple of different baby daddies. I wouldn't have to tell y'all that, but just to say if I did, how would y'all look at me? Men and women, mainly the men. Us as men, we would get shamed for that. It's just what it is, you know. We would, but if we really mess with you, we don't care. But there's no way around it. You're gonna get shamed for it. It's up to you to care or not.
Actually thinking da da da, but then also they have talking points to some of kind of the negative repercussions, right? Like, and I don't think necessarily that there's situations where there's not any influence from a child, because then you gotta, you're right. Like, let's say you guys want to live together, right? Where's the child gonna go? Child's gonna live with y'all. Is he ready to be a father? Is he ready?
Yeah, that is true. You know, that is true. That is another thing. See, reacting to this video just brings up points of me to speak about. So, like, basically, say if you a man that don't have kids and you date a woman with a kid, you basically gonna be in the fatherhood. Then you're gonna be looking like, shoot, I want my own kid. Then you gotta let loose. Well, of course, speak to her about it first, but then you gotta let loose. Now you take care of 2 kids, one that's yours, and one that ain't yours. The only thing about it is, God forbid, say God forbid y'all break up, you still gonna be taking care of that stepchild? You have an option. When it comes to your actual kid, you gotta do what you gotta do. But the stepchild, you're not obligated to take care of that kid. It's just that simple. You know, I'm just speaking my mind. How many minutes am I in on there? Let me check. You know, sorry if it blanks out on y'all, but it does that. I know y'all don't care, so I'm almost to 10 minutes. But yeah, that's just how it is. Let's get into it. Let's see what other. We're gonna respond to one more point, and then at the end of this video, I'm gonna be like, what I date a single mother, and I'm gonna give y'all my perspective on that, on what I personally date a single mother. But y'all gotta make it to the end of the video, which is probably gonna be the next couple of minutes.
Ready to be a stepfather, right? Like, what stage of life is he in, right? Like, because now he has to put baby or child things ahead of his own goal, his own life. And I think that when we consider the value of men, and that most men, all men, have to create their value, they have to. They have to use their 20s to be as accurate in their life as possible, to make the greatest decisions as early as possible, strategic as possible, so that they can rise and ascend and build a kingdom, so that they can let the drawbridge down for the highest option, the highest suitor. the highest bidder. And if you settle too early with another bill, it can significantly slow down or hamper that process. And I think like it's okay for dudes to say that they could like you, but they also don't want a family.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like I say, that's fair, but then
Enjoy unlimited DVR storage and never worry about hidden fees. With YouTube TV, try it free.
Whatever you went through before you joined our family, it hurt you.
Who are you talking to? Gabriel?
You created him so that you could survive.
Is he your imaginary friend?
if that's the case, then should we assume that all single moms should just kind of just end their life once they have a child?
I
Because
mean,
we're
I'm
being
not
told now
saying that
that
they should
no.
end their life.
I'm
Well,
asking.
like, it took a dark turn.
I
It took
and I just heard how it sounded. I apologize.
Let's see.
Women who are single moms who are trash. It's shocking to me because I don't see any of those. So I wonder, like, those went to therapy and were still able.
I don't think there's
And
any
is there
other
any
point.
content on
Let's
that?
see.
Oh, if you find some, send them to me.
I could say myself, but I don't.
If what you're
Alright.
saying is that
Alright. There's literally nothing else to talk about as far as the points. I think he's already proven all the points in this video. So yeah, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna tell y'all what I'm about to tell y'all right now. Would Brooklyn Ty, would he take would he date a single mother? And the answer to that is it depends on the situation. And I'm gonna give a yes or no, but first I gotta describe what I would do in this type of situation. I would date a single mother because I am a single father, basically. I'm not a full-time daddy or anything like that. I get my daughter when the time comes, like, co-parenting, on the weekends I be getting her, stuff like that. So she don't live with me, but I see her very often, which is a good thing. And I would date a single mother, but I would date a single mother that's on the level as me. Since I have a daughter, I have one kid, right? I would date someone who has one kid as well. Because since I have one kid and you have one kid, I think that's fair. You gotta basically do this. We basically gotta put out the same type of energy to each other's kid, to be exact, and it's gonna be equal. And then if me and that single mother want to have a kid of our own, then it's just gonna be that simple, Like, that's the far as I would go. But if you got 2, 3, 4, one is my limit because I have one. And I think it can't get any more fair than that. So yeah, my answer is under those circumstances, yes, I would date a single mother. It's just that simple, I don't want nobody to think that I despise single mothers or I wouldn't date any of them. It's just under those circumstances, yes. So yeah, if I were to have 2 kids, just to say, if I had 2 kids, I would still be on the same energy. That would be my limit. But since I have one, just wanted to clear that part up, Since I have one, that's what I would do. It's just that simple, So hope you all enjoyed this video. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. If there's anything y'all want me to react to, I'm going to try to look into the video, do some analyzations to it, and see what I can make out of the video instead of just posting up meaningless reactions. Like this video. This video is with a purpose. You got to know me a little better. You got to know my opinions, and y'all can display your opinions in the comment section. Check it out. You checked it out. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you very much. Comment your opinions. Thank you. Brooklyn Ty out.